Okay, so recently quite a few people have been asking me how I heal my ankles and how I prevent them from getting injured. So today I'm making this video about ankle impingements, also known as the ankle thingy, and how I prevent them and heal them. If you do parkour, you've probably had impingements before, and if you haven't yet, you probably will. Pretty much everyone gets them at some point. Whenever I first started training, I got really bad impingements, and every time I did precisions, it hurt all the time, and they wouldn't heal. So I started doing these ankle exercises. Within 2 weeks doing these exercises, my ankle impingements were completely gone, and after a month, I never got a bad impingement again. Every once in a while, I'll get like a little pinch or something, but nothing that lasts any more than a couple of minutes. And everyone that I've ever shown these exercises to has had similar results. So the way that I made these workouts is that I go into the position that causes the injury and I strengthen it there. So where we usually get an ankle impingement is if you come into a precision and you come up short, maybe you hit really far on your toes and your ankle gets dorsiflexed really hard like this, and then you impinge up here in the front of your ankle. So we're going to try to simulate a similar motion to what we feel when we get an impingement training. First, I'm going to go on my tiptoes like this. If you can't do it on your tiptoes, you can go up to the balls of your feet. And what I'm going to do is go up really high on my toes, and then I'm going to drop down hard. I'm going to try to pull my heels down as hard as I can like this. I'll let them drop down and even pull them down. And when you hit the bottom, explode back up. So it'll be like this. And we'll do 15 reps of that. After our 15, going really high up on our toes and then dropping deep and exploding back up, I'm going to do 15 that are just really quick and explosive. Like this. Next, we're going to repeat the same thing, but we're going to bend our knees this time. So first, we're going to do 15 going really high on our toes and then going really deep. So get on your toes, bend your knees a little bit, go really high, drop deep. So we're going to do that 15 times, and then 15 quick explosive ones again. I know you might not be able to tell that my knees are bent very much because my sweatpants kind of cover it up, but I try to bend them probably to about here whenever I'm doing it, so they are actually bent. Now we're going to do the same thing using just one leg and being on the balls of our feet. So I'm going to go left leg, go on the ball of my foot, right here, really high on my toes, drop and explode. And after that, we're going to do 15 quick explosive ones. Then we're going to go to the right leg, really high, drop and explode. 15 of those, and then 15 quick explosive ones. Now we're going to do the same thing one more time on each leg, but we're going to bend our knee again. So I'm going to get up here on my left leg, ball on my foot, bend my knee, high up on my toes, drop and explode. Do 15 of those. 15 quick explosive ones again. Now I'm going to go to my right leg, high up on my toes, bend my knee. I'm going to do 15 of those, and then 15 quick explosive ones. So you can see this is really simple. I just go to the position that causes the impingement and try to strengthen it right there. So we have both legs on your tiptoes if you can. You want to raise up really high, and you almost want to pull yourself down, and you want to get your heels, you want your heels to go as deep as they can, and then explode back out of that position 15 times. Then do just quick explosive ones 15 times. Same thing with a bent knee, or same thing with both your knees bent. Then you're going to repeat the same thing on one leg on the balls of your feet instead of on your toes. So left leg straight, right leg with a straight knee, left leg bent, right leg bent. If you do these once a day, if you recently had an impingement, it'll probably be completely gone fairly quickly. And once you're healed, or if you don't have an impingement, this will really, really help prevent you from getting any. Ever since I started doing these, I haven't had any bad impingements, and I started these about 2.5 years ago, and pretty much everyone that I've shown these exercises to has had similar results, and most of them don't get impingements anymore either. Hopefully this will help you protect your ankles or heal them, especially because impingements are really, really annoying. I've also noticed that this hasn't only helped me with impingements, but it's helped my ankles become a lot stronger all around, which is also really good. I'm going to go ahead and film myself doing the entire thing, and I'll put it at the end of this video so you can see the whole thing and see that it only takes a couple of minutes to do. It's really beneficial just to take a couple of minutes every day to do this. It helps your ankles get really strong. I'll also upload the video of just the exercise separately and put a link to it so that if you want to refer to it in the future, you can look at that instead of watching this entire video.